So the YouTube channel WatchMojo just recently made a video about veganism, and the thing about discussing veganism is it's a complex topic that covers nutrition, the environment, and ethics. And unless you're willing to delve into some scientific and philosophical complexities, you really have no business making baseless statements about veganism and claiming they're facts to an audience of over 10 million people.
Number 5. Humanity may have evolved because of its non-vegan diet.
I don't mean to insult anyone's cat, but I don't see a correlation between meat eating and intelligence. But I do see a correlation between meat and Alzheimer's disease. Human beings have made no physiological adaptations to eat meat, and the consensus among most anthropology experts is cooking our food is what supported our brain development, as it allowed us to eat a greater volume of food over a shorter period of time and extract more nutrients from our diet. Meat doesn't have anything to do with this, and there's also evidence that cooking starchy root vegetables was paramount to our brain development, as it supplied our brains with a constant stream of glucose. We can also determine whether or not a species is specialized to eat foliage, fruit, or meat by comparing their functional body size to their absorptive area, and human beings happen to be specialized to eat fruit.
And without meat, we wouldn't have gotten the necessary protein, fats, and vitamin B12 for brain growth.
Plants contain all of the essential fatty acids and amino acids we need, and B12 is found in fresh water and in soil. So yeah, go back to making shitty top 10s about music, movies, and video games, since nutrition isn't your thing.
Number 4. Up to 6% of the United States is vegan, and a large majority of non-meat eaters are women.
So what you're saying is vegan men are a rare commodity, making them more sought after by vegan women? By the way, plant-based diets improve blood flow, giving you bigger, harder erections.
Number 3. A vegan diet sees better results in weight loss attempts.
Wow, they actually got something right. Vegan diets do in fact aid in weight loss, and vegans have the lowest risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes, whereas meat consumption is highly correlated with weight gain and obesity.
Number 2. A vegan diet may lead to an increased risk of heart disease.
Here's the problem with saying stupid bullshit like this. Your audience is made up of ignorant morons who only care about celebrities and bullshit, and if they happen to watch this video...
Number 2, a vegan diet may lead to an increased risk of heart disease.
I knew it. So since over 600,000 people are dying of heart disease per year in America alone, and I'm sure very few of those people are vegan, let's not spread harmful misinformation. A Whole Foods low-fat vegan dietary intervention is the only diet proven to reverse coronary artery disease in chronically ill patients, and Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn of the Cleveland Clinic has his own published research demonstrating this fact. Other world-leading experts, including the president of the American College of Cardiology, Dr. Kim A. Williams, is vegan and recommends a Whole Foods low-fat vegan diet for the prevention and reversal of heart disease. Gee, a world-leading heart disease expert says vegan diets prevent heart disease. You know what? He must be wrong, because some guy on a YouTube channel that talks about celebrities says that vegan diets are bad for your heart. Dr. William C. Roberts, editor-in-chief of the American College of Cardiology, also states that cholesterol is the only cause of atherosclerosis, and human beings are very much herbivorous animals due to our lipid metabolism. And meat, saturated fat, and cholesterol happen to raise our cholesterol levels, which leads to heart disease. So yeah, clearly a diet full of fruits and vegetables increases your heart disease risk. So despite world-leading heart disease experts recognizing that vegan diets reduce heart disease risk, and there being mechanistic data supporting this fact, what reasoning did WatchMojo have to make this incredibly irresponsible statement?
A vegan diet often lacks several key nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin B12, which leads to an increased risk of developing blood clots or hardened arteries.
Once again, you're full of shit. There are plenty of vegan foods high in omega-3 fats, and B12 isn't strictly a vegan issue. Livestock are even supplemented with B12 because the animals you're eating can't even get B12 because of modern farming practices. The only reason B12 deficiencies are more prevalent among vegans is because we tend to eat less fortified foods. But what does that have to do with being vegan? That has to do with being careless and ignorant, and your carelessness and ignorance might not only give you heart disease, but it might also get you fucking shot!
But wait, research done in St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto shows that a low-carb vegan diet can decrease the risk of heart disease by as much as 10% over 10 years. So I guess a vegan diet can be both detrimental and helpful, depending on how and what you eat.
Wow, so you're saying you still have to eat healthy and ensure you're getting all the nutrients you need on a vegan diet in order to stay healthy? What a fucking concept! And yeah, low-carb vegan diets have been found to reduce heart disease risk, whereas low-carb animal products-based diets increase heart disease risk, along with increasing your risk of cancer and all-cause mortality. What does that say about the healthfulness of meat, dairy, and eggs?
Or maybe the takeaway is that when it comes to nutrition, science will contradict itself eventually, and what was going to make you live forever is now going to kill you, and vice versa, and I give up, give me a bacon milkshake.
So now you finally admit that you're a scientifically illiterate fuckwit who has no business discussing diet and disease? Why don't you go smoke some cigarettes and inhale some asbestos, since science will contradict itself eventually, you fucking ignorant fuck!
Number 1, the majority of people who attempt a vegan diet abandon it.
I wonder if that has anything to do with animal products being ubiquitous in our culture, along with there being a tremendous amount of social pressure and misinformation that encourages people to go back to eating meat, dairy, and eggs. Fuck you!
Beef. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.